Oh, this is just great. Writer, filmmaker, and journalist Matthew Scott Hunter came up with a very clever way to turn his vacuum into a Star Wars-themed robot. The transformation is pretty good. After spotting a very droid-looking trash can, Hunter was inspired to use a garbage can for his droid's body and domed head. It turned out pretty good, and as you can tell from the pictures, it totally looks like something straight out of Star Wars. If you know anything about the movies, they used garbage cans and whatever they could find to put the original droids together, so I'm not so surprised that it looks so close to movie real. He then made legs out of stiff poster board and used other household items for the details. He also gave it a cool paint job that made it all the more realistic. Finally, he used an oscillating fan to make the droid's domed head turn back and forth. Meanwhile, a Bluetooth speaker was inserted into the droid's body to play sounds as the robot moves. Since he could not faithfully recreate R2-D2, he calls this one R9-D9. That doesn't change the fact that it just takes one look to know that this is a Star Wars droid. The project didn't come without drawbacks. Hunter's vacuum can no longer clean under sofas or beds, but it's a small price to pay to watch a Star Wars droid clean your house. For those concerned about the vacuum's battery life, it should be noted that the droid weighs around 14 pounds, which does not pose a significant strain on the battery. In the video, Hunter says that the droid also mops, can bounce around autonomously, and even be controlled remotely. This year's Geneva Motor Show is going to be a comparably quiet affair, with most of the biggest automakers in the world boycotting the former following its recent move to Qatar. But Chinese EV giant BYD will be there, complete with the equally gargantuan Yang Wang U8, boasting 4 electric motors, one for each wheel for true all-wheel drive, as well as a 49 kilowatt-hour battery pack. The opulent U8 also uses a 2.0-liter turbo petrol engine that acts as a range extender generator to top up the battery packs on the move. Previously a model only destined for China, the fact that BYD is bringing it to Geneva suggests it is gauging opinion ahead of a potential, at least European, launch. As a reminder, the Yang Wang U8 rides on a new E4 platform that isn't currently shared with anything in the group. And although the model packs all of the hallmarks of a hulking SUV for the urban show-off, it is in fact engineered to tackle truly tricky terrain. Previously, the U8 has been shown performing 360-degree tank turns where each wheel is individually controlled to allow the vehicle to effectively spin on the spot. On top of this, Yang Wang also took delight in showcasing its emergency flotation function that sees the vehicle sit on top of the water for around 30 minutes at least, like a boat. If it senses a flash flood or the U8 accidentally takes a dip in a nearby body of water, the windows close, the sunroof opens to act as an emergency escape hatch, and the wheels can spin in order to propel the vehicle along at a slow speed. It's not quite an amphibious car, but it's pretty close. The performance is mighty impressive too. There's 1,184 horsepower on tap, which means it can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds. That's insane. And with the onboard range extending engine, it means the overall electric range is pegged at 621 miles. Yang Wang might not be a name that's on your current EV radar, but it is making waves in China, where its other party piece, the U9 electric supercar, showcases technology that allows you to jump and even drive on 3 wheels should you get a puncture. The same tech has been carried across to the off-road U8, where it arguably makes more sense. Slated to cost around 150,000 US or 232,000 Australian dollars, in the domestic market, the U8 would represent excellent value for money. If it can stick to those sticker prices, however. It would mean it sits in direct competition with the upcoming Mercedes-Benz EQG and a fully kitted out Land Rover Defender. Whether or not the rest of the world will swallow this kind of money for a relatively unknown marquee from China is another question, but the fact that BYD is showcasing a swath of vehicles at the Geneva Motor Show suggests that it is seriously thinking about taking a punt. Oh man, Fortnite is just getting insane, and now there's new ways to play with Legos with the debut of LEGO Raft Survival and LEGO Obi Fun. Available for free within the online game, these are the first of several more LEGO-themed experiences throughout the year. The so-called LEGO Islands are a series of new modes created using the Unreal Editor for Fortnite. The first is LEGO Raft Survival, which is a LEGO Pirates theme. Playing with others in multiplayer, you're tasked with facing Blackbeard as you try to survive on a raft. Expect cannon shots coming your way as you collect resources to build more rafts. If it's been a while since you last played Fall Guys, then LEGO Obi Fun might scratch that itch. It's the first official LEGO-themed obstacle course on Fortnite, which will have you tackling platform sections designed by actual LEGO designers, according to a press release shared by Epic. Obi Fun has more than 300 levels, and up to 9 friends can tag alongside you. In case you're not a fan of the ongoing LEGO Fortnite collaborations, there's quite a lot happening on the sidelines. Lady Gaga became part of the Fortnite canon with her own skin, spearheading Fortnite Festival's Season 2. During the final days ahead of Chapter 5, Season 2, Fortnite Rocket Racing has a significant update as well, while the leaks are pointing to an Avatar: The Last Airbender crossover event happening as well.